Hi guys, this is Devin from Neptune Design, and today I'm going to show you how to do a Google Ads search campaign. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Google Ads search campaign is or what a search ad is, I'm going to show you guys quickly, okay? So, if I go to Google and I type in car insurance, you'll see there's a bunch of companies that come up on your immediate left hand side, and you'll see there's a little green box that says ads underneath them. Now all of that is paid advertising, so somebody has paid search ads so that when I click in car insurance, these ads will show up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to set that up today on Google Ads. And if you guys don't have a Google AdWords account or you need help setting up your Google AdWords account, visit us at neptunedesign.co.za or keep a lookout on my channel. I'm sure I'll launch a video with how to create a Google AdWords account. So let's go back. Okay, so I'm in my Google Ads menu. What you want to do is you want to go down to campaigns. You want to click on this blue icon with the plus in the middle of it, so I'm going to click on that and I'm going to click on new campaign. Okay, now you get to choose what goal you want. Do you want sales? Do you want leads? Do you want website traffic, product or brand consideration, or awareness, brand awareness and reach, app promotion? Now I'm going to go for website traffic. Okay, and I want it to show up on a search campaign, so I'm going to click on search. Okay, it's going to ask you for your business website link. I'm just going to copy paste my link quickly. Okay, that's my link in there. Okay, the next thing, they're going to ask you to name your campaign. Okay, so we're going to call this Neptune Design Traffic. Okay, and then you get an option to go search network or display network. What search network is it's got, Google has its own search and search partners, affiliated websites, whereby when you search, it'll show results. You'll show up on the results for those websites, or rather when your clients search, your business will show up for results on that website. But they also have a display network or a broaden network that you can also show up in the search results for. So all of this is good. The more exposure, the better. So we're going to leave these settings as is. Okay, now we go down to targeting and audiences. Okay, now if you're in a particular location or city, you can target only that city, so that when people search for you in that city, you show up if your business is very location specific. So for example, if you are in Johannesburg, you can choose to target that city, which means you'll show up on searches when somebody searches in Johannesburg. Okay, now next you get to choose the language, so that's pretty straightforward. And then you get to choose the audiences. Now the audiences is basically what type of people do you want to target, or what sort of interest, people with what particular interest do you want to target. But because this is search advertising, we're looking for people that search for our ads. So audiences are not going to be a major focus on today's discussion. Okay, budget, what is your budget? I'm going to go with a budget of, let's just say 100 Rand a day. Okay, and then you get to choose your bidding. So what does bidding mean? Every time somebody types in for a certain keyword, like remember the car insurance, there's a certain bid system or auction system that enables itself, and whoever bids higher for those keywords, that is the first company that displays on top of the search results. So it's gonna ask you, how do you want to schedule your bidding system? What do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on conversions, or do you want to focus on conversion value, or do you want to focus on clicks? I always go for clicks because I always try and maximize my clicks. Okay, and then you can also choose your maximum CPC bid limit. Your CPC is simply the cost per click. What is the maximum amount that you're willing to pay for one single click on your website? But I usually also leave this as manual or automatic. It'll select and it'll sort itself out. Okay, now going down, you get what's called site link extensions. Okay, so site link extensions is if you've got a particular group of pages that you know that your customers are always going to. So for example, if they click on contact us or portfolio or case studies or pricing, if you have a separate page for that, you could put site link extensions up. Okay, that would also show up on your search results. So for example, here I've got contact us, I've got features, I've got pricing. All of these are popular site links on my website. So when I come into the search result, it'll have, these are two site links over here, buildings insurance and home contents insurance. So these are two great examples of site links. Okay, now moving on, I just selected my site links. You can put call out extensions. Call out extensions is if you've got a phone number or if you've got a particular phrase or something that you know is going to draw in the customer, you could also put those extensions over there as well. Okay, but I'm not going to choose any call out extensions. Okay, and last but not least, you can choose call extensions. That's if you want to add your number. So if you want a number that displays immediately after the search results, you would click on call extensions and it would display that. Okay, so I've got my site link extensions, I've got my call extension. Let's see. Okay, if you have an app that you want people to download, you could choose an app extension, you could choose a messaging extension, or if you have a special promotion, you could choose those extensions. So there's a whole bunch of other cool stuff that you can do. I'll do another tutorial with it in depth. This is more just like a basic for beginners video. Okay, so we're going to click on save and continue. Okay, now keywords. This is the most important part. Do not neglect this part and do not skip over this part. This is the most crucial part. If somebody is going to search car insurance and we want to show up with car insurance, we can't have just car insurance as our only keyword, right? We need a whole bunch of keywords that are reflective of what we do, because somebody might just type in vehicle insurance, or somebody might type in a different set of keywords. So what we're going to do is we are going to give a whole bunch of keywords. So for example, my product is Google Analytics. We set up, we install, we run Google Ads, we do conversion tracking, we do e-commerce funnel tracking, we do a whole bunch of stuff. So here I'll put something like Google Analytics, Google PPC, Google conversion tracking. So, and I would put conversion tracking, website analytics, and then I would put Google Ads, Google developers, or rather web developers, and I'd put Google Analytics audit, Google, or I'll put here analytics setup, and on and on and on. Now the more keywords that you have, the better chance that your product will show up. But if you're not good with coming up with ideas, if you just type in Google Analytics over here, it'll give you a whole bunch of keywords that you can put up with, and it also gives you a whole bunch of monthly searches. So what sort of search traffic would you be expecting? So I'm just gonna go ahead and add all of these. And as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of keywords now. These are crucial. You cannot skip this step. I recommend about 24 keywords for whatever campaign it is that you're launching. No matter how niche your product is, you want to get a whole lot of keywords that are associated with your product or service. So I'm going to say save and continue. Okay, the next thing I need to do is I need to create an ad. Okay, so mine will say get website analytics, tracking, conversion, setup, and e-commerce funnel tracking. Okay, and then my description will be get e-commerce conversion tracking and see where you're missing sales. Okay, so I've got my little ad up. This is how it's going to show up. As you can see, it's got my number there because we enabled call extensions. So all of that is done. Now, I think you can add up to 3 ads, but I'm just going to leave it at this one for the purposes of this video. And I'm going to say done. So I've got my ad over there. Sorry, I'm going to say done. I've got my ad over there. I'm going to say save and continue. Okay. And I'm ready to go. It's got my budget, it's got where I'm targeting, and it's got my bid strategy. It's just basically got an overview. I've got 12 keywords, but I told you guys not to do that. Make sure you have at least 24 keywords, and then you say continue to campaign, and then you are up and running. Thank you very much. This is Devin from Neptune Design. If you guys like this video, please like it below. Please subscribe to our channel, and also check us out at neptunedesign.co.za if you need any conversion tracking or any help with your Google ads or marketing online. Thank you very much. Have a great day.